taking our arms up out to the side. So spread your feet, spread your toes, sink your feet into the floor. Draw that pubic bone into your navel. So just to engage through the core, the lower abdominal muscles. Open that chest and take the arms wide as you breathe in. Up to the ceiling. Take the breath in. Turn palms to press and press to the outside of the room as you come back down. Well done. Breath in again. Breathing in. Lengthen that spine all the way up to the top. Really grow nice and tall and press to the outside of the room as you come back down. Okay. 2 more. Breathing in. Grow tall as you come up to the top. Palms to the outside of the room. Press as you're coming out wide. And for the next one, come up onto your toes. So let's lift the heels as we breathe in. Keep that balance. Press through the toes. And press through the heels as we come down. Doing 1 more. Breathing in. Press through the toes. Lift the heels as we come up. Lengthen through that spine. Crown of the head's growing nice and tall. And then exhale as we come down. Keep the arms going behind you, linking the fingers behind us, opening out the chest in front, so draw open those shoulders. Drop the distance between the shoulders and the ears. Yeah. And just pull down through those linked fingers behind your back. Just lift them slightly off your bottom so that we're opening out the front of that chest. Let them relax down and drop your chin to your chest, but keep the fingers linked and draw the shoulders down. Come back up to the center. Take the right ear to the right shoulder and open out on the left side. Keep that left shoulder open, press the right ear to the right shoulder. Come back through the center. Press the left ear to the left shoulder and open out on that right shoulder. Sorry, left ear to left shoulder, yeah, open out that right shoulder back. Come back to the center and just circle the shoulders. Circle those shoulders, get any of the crunching out. And slow the breathing down. And we're going to come into our squats to start. So just outer hip width squat to start, just to open up through the hips. Remember to open through the hips and not just through the feet. So open through those hips, bring the arms out in front, and as you squat down, try and track the knees over the second toe. So we're opening out through those hips as we come into that squat. Okay, squatting down and press back up again. And squatting down again. Good, and press back up. Pressing through the floor will help you to keep those hips open. And press back up. And 2 more. Coming down. Track the knees over the second toe as you press back up. And last one. Well done. A little bit wider on the squat. So out to sort of 10 to 2 position. Again, keeping those hips open. So open through the hips and coming down into a wider squat, sinking down a little bit further and pressing through the heels and the toes as we come back up. Breathe in, keep breathing relaxed, and press through the heels and the toes as we come back up. 3 more. And 1 more. Hold it there, drop an inch lower and hold it for 5. Keep the knees open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press and come back up. Well done. Same again. Lower down into that wide squat. Keep the hips turned open. Drop an inch lower if you can, and hold it there for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press down through those feet, coming back up. Well done. Just 3 more. Pressing down, open the hips, sink down into your squat, drop another inch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press down, draw up. Good, last 2. Keep the hips open, drop down, inch further. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press through that floor, connect and come up. And last one for 5. Dropping down, open the hips, keep the chest open. Drop slightly further. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press and come up. Well done. Just shake those legs out for a second. Good. Lactic acid building up. And then a little bit of our quads work on single leg quads, single leg lunge work before we move on. Okay, so we have done this one before. So not quite as wide. We're going to come down into our squat. Then we're going to shift the weight across to that left side to start with. Point those right toes out, extend the right knee. And we're going to start at 5 taps. So then we tap once, twice, like that for 5 times, okay? So bring yourselves back to the center. When you're ready, keep tracking over those second toes. Down into your squat, not quite as low, we'll go as low as you can. Shift over to that left, keep that knee open. Straighten the right knee and tap for 5. 5, 4, press through the left foot. 3, 2, 1. Place the right foot down, shift the weight back. We're going to go to the right side now. Stay in that squat, press over to the right, extend the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Place the right foot down, back to center. Press over to the left. Extend the right knee onto the right toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Right foot goes down. Transfer through the center, over to the right side. Extend the left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Drop that squat for 10. 10. Keep the knees open. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press through the feet. Come up nice and tall. Well done. Okay, one more little squat sequence. We'll mix it up a bit. We'll go on to our toes this time. Okay. So when you're ready, breath in. Drop the shoulders, keep the chest open. Down into our squat, nice and wide. Lift the heels, press through the toes, and then pulse through those heels for 10. Lift the heels and pulse down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press through the heels. Come up nice and tall. Breath in. Exhale, sink back down. Lift the heels, press through the toes, pulse again for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Looks good. 3, 2, 1. Press through the toes, press down with the heels. One last set of pulses. Down into that wide squat. Keep the hips open, knees tracking. Lift the heels, press through the toes, pulse the heels up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press down, wobble up. Oh, well done. And just shake those legs out. Brilliant. Well done, everyone. And we're going to come, let me think where we're going to come now. We're going to come down into a split squat position. with our, I'm going to move the book, right knee in front of us, left knee onto the mat. Okay. So make sure we're still in a hip width apart. Okay, so make sure your knee and your foot have got some good width on them. So in this position to start with, your hips over your knee, we're going to place our hands behind our head. Elbows are nice and wide. You've been sat at a desk today, this is a good one. So from here, think about the crown of the head lifting tool. Use your hands to grow the back of that neck. Keep the elbows wide and pointing to the outside of the room. That's key. Take the left elbow forwards and the right elbow back. So we're rotating through that upper back. Breathe in at the end of that rotation. Exhale, come back through the center. Keep moving, keep the chest open. Take the right elbow forwards, left elbow back. Breathe in. Exhale, back through the center. Keep moving through the center. Left elbows forwards, right elbow back. Breathe in. Exhale. Back through the center to the other side. And keep the crown of that head long. Keep the chest open. And back to your center. Well done. Take the hands off the back of the head and out to the side. Now we've done this before where we take our left leg, that's the back leg, needs to rotate a quarter behind us. So it needs to rotate down by 90 degrees. So it's lining up behind us, okay? So our left foot is behind our left bottom. Right knee is still out in front of us, arms are wide. Yep. Slide out the right foot onto our toes. Turn the right palm up, okay? Now this is going to work through our left glutes and our right trunk. If you just watch me for a second, you're going to be like a scales. So you're going to lengthen the left arm and then we're going to tip ourselves down. We're not going to touch the floor. We're going to tip ourselves down until our left fingers are hovering above the floor. We breathe in. We draw our pubic bone to our navel. Exhale. And tip yourself back up again. Okay, so that should work after a few reps. Left glute, left bum, right side of the trunk. Okay, let's go together. Breathe in to start. Right palm's facing up. Lengthen the left arm. Lengthen that palm so you're like scales. The left arm's coming down, the right arm's coming up. Hover above the mat, just your fingers are grazing above the mat. Stay there. Draw the pubic bone into your navel. Exhale. Use your tummy muscles and trunk to bring you back up again. Well done. Let's go again. Lengthen. Tip down. Take the left fingers towards the mat. Just hover. Breathe in. Exhale. Tip yourself back up. Well done. 2 more. Breathe in. Exhale. Down towards the mat. Nice and long with those left fingers. Good. Press through that left side, left knee. Exhale. Draw yourself back up. 1 more. Good. And slide back up. Well done. This time for the 5th one, we're going down to put our hands on the mat. So exhale, draw that pubic bone to your navel to stabilize. Bring your left hand down onto the mat until your palm is flat. Place the right hand behind your head so the elbow's up in the air. Lift the right knee. We've got a frame between our left hand and knee. Bend the right knee. Extend the right knee. So you're kicking a ball effectively, keeping your knee in line with your hip. 2, 3, Point those toes. 4. Keep that hip up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep those right toes nice and long. Down to the mat. Pulse up for 2. 1, 2. Place the right toes down. Extend the right arm and give yourself a stretch over that right side. So you're rounding off through that right side. Well done. Place the right hand back behind your head. 1 second set. So lift that right leg. Bend the right knee. Straighten the right knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. 5, 6, 7, 8. Straighten those toes. Drop the right leg down. Pulse for 2. 1, 2. Drop the right foot down. Lift the right arm up. Really important here. Draw your pubic bone to your navel. Exhale. And tip yourself back up. Oh, well done. Yep, Sarah, I feel like that too. And we're just going to stretch our adductors. Okay, so stay in this position before we switch sides. Just hinge through the hips and bring your chest over towards that right leg. Okay, just pivot slightly around in front until you get that stretch through that inner thigh. Okay, but keep your back straight. I'm not folding, I'm hinging through the hips. You might want to lift your toes, that might help. Okay, come up from there. And if you to stay facing your screen and go onto the left side, I'm just going to come this way so you can see. So left foot's up in front of us, right knee's behind us. If you're right-sided, right-footed, right-handed, you might find this side easier. I do. So to start with, hands are linked behind the back of our head. Support the crown of your head. Try and prompt it to grow nice and tall and long. Keep the elbows wide and the chest open. And draw your right elbow forwards. And exhale. And open back up. Keep going. Left elbow comes forwards and rotates. Keep that left knee open. Back through the center again. Right elbow comes forwards. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate round. Press the left foot. Keep the left hip open. Rotate back round to the center. Well done. Come back to the center. Okay, tough bit of work. Probably the hardest bit of the class. Okay, so bring your arms out to the side. Turn that right knee a quarter turn. Your chest is now facing forwards. Slide the left leg away. Left palm is up, right palm is down. Okay. Draw pubic bone into your navel. Take a breath in. Exhale, tipping down like scales. Lengthen through that right side. Reach away with the right side and hover off the mat. Keep the left toes down. Well done. Breath in. Exhale. And tip back up again. 3 more. Breathe in. Exhale, tip away. Lengthen through the right side. Keep the left toes down. When you're there, breathe in. Exhale. And tip back. 2 more. Inhale to prepare. Lengthen through the right arm. Tip up with the left. Hover off the mat. Breath in. Exhale. And push yourself away. Well done. Last one. Breath in. Exhale. Right palm down to the mat. Left arm up. Hover off the mat. Good. Hold it there. Inhale. Exhale. And tip back up again. Good. Last one. We go down to the mat this time. Breathe in. Exhale. Grow this right arm. Tip down to the mat. Place the right hand on the mat. Good. Left hand behind our head. Lift the left leg. Bend the left knee so your heel comes to your bottom, and then extend the left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that leg nice and high. 5, 6, 7, 8. Lengthen that left leg. Tap down to the floor. 1, 2. Good. Take it back down to the floor. Extend the left arm. Bring that left arm over. So bring that left arm over into that nice stretch through that side. So you're pushing up that left hip. Extend and stretch through that trunk. And last set. Left hand behind our head. Chest open. Extend the left leg. Lift up to hip height. Bend that knee. Take that heel back to your bottom. Well done. 1, 2, 3. Keep the toes pointed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Point those toes. Drop down to the mat and pulse. 1, 2. Drop the left foot down. Well done. Straighten the left arm. Draw that tummy button in. Extend up. And come up. Well done, everyone. Last bit is the adductor stretch. To stay in that position, you might want to tip onto your heel, hinge through the hips, and come forward. We're looking for an inner thigh stretch. Okay, well done. Right, last little bit. Let's bring back to our knee up in front. This exercise is going to be a stretch through the hip flexor on the left side. Okay, and a rotation for the lower back. Bring your arms to goalpost position. Okay, and spread your fingers. Really spread those 10 fingers, because that will make you open that chest. Spread the fingers, open the chest. And bring your left arm forward and rotate. And this is rotating your lower back now. And exhale back through the center. And keep going. Bring the right arm forward. Exhale back through the center. As we press up, lean forwards onto that right knee. Press the arms above us. And we're stretching through the front of the left thigh. Well done. Bring those hands back down to goalpost position. Spread those fingers and open that chest once more. Rotate to the left. Or right, sorry. Rotate to the right. Just going to change my angle. Now press up with the arms and forwards onto that right knee. So we're stretching through the front of that left thigh. And come back to goalpost and change legs. So just left side to go. Open into goalpost. Spread the fingers. Rotate the right arm forwards. Rotate the left arm forwards. Keep that left knee open. Back to center. Press up and forwards. Keep the left heel down. Come back down. Last one. Rotate forwards with the right arm. Spread your fingers. Rotate forwards with the left arm. Come back to the center. Press up and track forwards. Good. And back to center. Well done, everyone. Really good. If you want to have a drink, have a drink. We're going to change position. And we're going to come down onto our front. Okay, so from here, bring your hands down onto the mat. And you can, well, let's tuck our toes in. Let's go into pike and come down from a pike. So tuck your toes in, press down through the toes, press through the heels, lift your bottom into pike. Try and keep that back flat. Press the heels down through the hamstrings. Okay. Draw your core in. Take the right hand forwards half a step, the left hand forwards half a step. And then start to lower through the front of your thighs into lower back extension. And then slowly down onto your chest. I'm just going to angle my left slightly. So we're onto our front. So we're onto our front here, and we're making a diamond shape with our thumbs and our forefingers, okay? So onto your tummy. Make sure your feet are relaxed, big toes are pointing in. Your gaze should be through the center of the diamond. And we're going to press through the center of the diamond, press through the elbows and lift the chest. Okay, well done. Keep that gaze through your diamond. Back down again. One more press through the diamond. Look through the diamond, press through the forearms. Okay, now lengthen your tailbone. So tuck that tailbone in and lengthen. Press through the left hand, straighten the right arm. Extend the left leg and pulse for 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that diamond back together. Lower the left leg down. Bring yourself back down to the mat. We're going to do the same on the other side. So drop those shoulders. Gently tuck that tailbone in. Lengthen through the lower back. Press down through the forearms. Keep the gaze through your diamond. Straighten the left, right arm in front. No, what have we just done? Left arm in front of us. Right arm up. Okay, and hold that position and pulse the opposite arm and leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Place the leg down, bring your diamond back and rest yourself back down. Okay, second part of this exercise, I'm trying to work out where you can see me better. I think I need to turn my mat. Is to bring your arms into goalpost position. Okay, so goalpost position. So right angle at the elbow, right angle at the shoulder, and they're out besides us. Yep. Big toes are turned into each other, so the legs are relaxed. Imagine your diamond is still in front of you. So lift the chest, lift the sternum. Keep the elbows on the mat, and you're gazing through that now imaginary diamond. Draw that tailbone down, and now we're going to lift the arms up, or one if you can't do both. Press the elbows into the waist, and then reach forwards for the hands to meet up above us. Imagine you've got tennis balls and you're rolling them under your hands. Roll the tennis balls down so the elbows come into the waist. Roll the tennis balls on the floor for the hands to meet above us. Roll the tennis balls down through the goalpost position. Draw the elbows down to the waist. And then roll those balls back up in front of us. Keep that tailbone tucked in. Roll the balls wide through goalpost. Elbows into our waist. And roll back up again. Last one. Roll the balls back to a wide goalpost. And rest the arms down. And rest your hands down, head down to one side. You might want to bring your right hand to rest your forehead on. And you can bring your left heel into your bottom. So we're doing a front of the thigh stretch. So take hold of your left foot, or left sock if you can't get your foot, and try and bring your heel towards your bottom. We're stretching the front of that thigh. Okay, let the left foot go. Bring the left hand up to rest your forehead on. Get your right leg back of your sock or your ankle or your foot. Keep the knees together if you can, and bring the heel into your bottom. Okay, let the right leg go. Pop your hands to the sides of your shoulders. Elbows and forearms are on the mat. Okay. Keep the elbows down, press through the hands, and lift the chest. When you're ready, now lift the elbows, press through the hands, lift the hips, and we're coming back up into 4-point kneeling. Okay. And we're just going to practice our hip extension to keep our back in neutral as we extend through the leg. All right, so we're going to slide the left leg away. Yep. Draw pubic bone to navel, keep the back in neutral, lift the leg. Drop the left toes to the floor. Exhale, lift again. Inhale and drop. Exhale and lift again. Inhale and drop. Exhale and lift again. One more. Inhale and drop. Exhale and lift again. Now, working on our triceps work from last week, with your left leg extended, we're going to just rock slightly forward. So rock your shoulders over your hands. Keep your back in neutral. And then bend the elbows to bring the elbows into your waist. Take the chest forwards. Press through the hands to push back up. And rock yourself back into 4-point. Lower the left leg down. Okay, let's try that again. So keep that spine in neutral. Exhale and lift the left leg nice and long. Just rock forwards so the shoulders are over the hands. Bend the elbows and bring the elbows into your waist. Take the chest down to the mat. Press through the hands. Unrock and bring the left leg down. Well done. Let's try that 3 more times. Extend through the left leg. Rock forward so the shoulders are over the hands. Drop the elbows into the waist. Press the chest to the floor. Press through the hands. Unrock back. Drop the foot to the floor. Last 2. Extend through the left leg. Rock the shoulders forwards. Draw that pubic bone into your navel. Bring the elbows into your waist. Lower the chest to the floor. Press back through the hands. Bring yourself back to neutral and lower the left leg. Last one, guys. Lengthen that left leg. Well done. Draw pubic bone in. Rock the shoulders forwards over the hands. Bring the elbows into your waist. Drop the chest forwards. Press through the hands. Really work those triceps. Press yourself back up. Unrock. Let the left leg come back down and bring it back in. So now we're going to move to the right side. So are you ready? Take that right leg out, nice and long with those toes, and extend. Let's just practice that hip extension and how it feels. Drop the right knee back down, right foot back down, sorry. Keep the back in neutral. Extend. Drop back down and extend. Keep that length, keep the back in neutral. Once more. Lower the right foot to the floor. Lift. Keep the back in neutral. Okay, same again here. Draw the shoulders forwards of the hands. Press the chest to the floor. Bring the elbows into your waist. Press through those hands again. Push yourself up rock back, now the right toes to the floor. Keep going at your own pace. Now let's do 6. 5 more to go. Lift up, rock forwards. Bring the elbows into your waist, chest press to the floor. Press through the hands as you come up. Unrock, toes down to the floor. Lift, rock forwards. Chest down, elbows into your waist. Press through those hands. Extend the knees and rock back and toes down to the mat. Okay, last 2, I think. Lift up. Rock the shoulders over the hands. Bring the elbows into your waist as you chest press to the floor. Press through the hands. Push up and unrock. Bring the toes back down to the mat. Last one. Lengthen that right leg. Keep the spine neutral, so pubic bone to navel as we lift. Take a breath in, rock yourself forwards. Exhale as the elbows come into the ribs. Inhale, push back up. Unrock, lower the right knee down. Well done, everyone. Bring that right knee in and bring yourself back into child's pose to recover. Just stretch through that lower back. Back up into 4 points. And for this one, we've got a little bit of, you can vary it really. You can either do a tricep press or a normal press. We'll warm up into it. So to start with, bring your hands just slightly forward of the shoulders. We're going to press out with the left leg, press out with the right. And we're just going to drop ourselves down onto our forearms. So bring one arm down onto your forearm and the second arm down onto your forearm. Press through those heels and now press through the toes and rock forwards. Okay? Press through the heels. Now press through the toes and rock forwards. Press through the heels. Press through the toes, rock forwards. Press through the heels. Press through the toes and rock forwards. One more. Press through the heels. Press through the toes and rock forwards. Press through those heels. Draw your pubic bone to your navel. Press down through the left hand. Down through the right to full plank. Drop one knee. Drop the second knee. Good stuff. Have a rest for a second. We can repeat that again. Now you can do it staying in full plank if you want to, rather than dropping down to the forearms. I think that's slightly easier. So let's try a second step. Press out through the left leg. Press out through the right. One off the mat. Okay, from here, drop down onto your forearm. Drop down to the other forearm. Or stay in full plank. And let's press through the toes and press through the heels. Well done. Press through the toes. Press through the heels. Press through the toes. Press through the heels. 2 more. Press through the toes. Press through the heels. Last one. Press through the toes. Press through the heels. Well done. Press your hands up from, sorry guys, press your hands up from into full plank and back up into 4 point and back into child's pose. I don't want to bring anyone down to my level tonight, so we've got one more press up combo to do, and then we're changing position. Okay, so from here, either half press or full press. I'm going to hold our plank first, then we can drop down into a half press up or a full press up. And you can choose to do tricep press or a normal press. Let's try and go for your target, whatever you'd like to do, because we can all join ourselves back up on our back on the mat. So let's go for your own target. My target is 10, and let's go for something that's good for you. Okay, so bring your hands out in front. Let's press back with the right. Press back with the left. Hold that plank position. Lower your hips slightly. Keep that chest open. Okay, when you're ready, either drop to your knees for a half press up or stay in full press up and do your goal. Okay? I'm going to drop to my knees for 5, 6. Keep that navel into your pubic bone 10. Well done. When you've done yours, have a quick drink and we're going on to our back. So when you've achieved your press ups, well done. Bring yourselves into sitting and try and roll yourself down like we would do. Bringing yourself onto your sitting bones and down onto your back. And if you're down on your back, start with your pelvic tilting. Okay, so imagine that marble's in your tummy. Keep your feet flat, pressed into the mat. Roll the marble in, roll the marble out. Okay. Roll that marble up to your chest bone. You're tipping the pelvis gently. And now you're tipping the marble out down towards your pubic bone and arching through the lower back. Next time, you're rolling the marble back up towards your chest bone. Bring those heels in slightly to your bottom. Press through the feet and lift up the hips. Up into our shoulder bridge. Well done. And then we're going to roll ourselves slowly back down again. If you want the extra challenge, bring your arms up above you to reduce your base of support. Or if you're happy to have your hands by your side, you can have your hands by your side. Let's do 6. So we've got 4 more shoulder bridge to do. Press through the feet. Lift up the hips. Well done. Bring the middle of the lower back down. And uncurl your pelvis. Last 3. Press through the feet. Tighten up the glutes. Lift up the hips. One. I think there's last one left. So make the next one the last one. And press back down. Well done. Bring your heels a little bit closer to your bottom. Now lift the heels so we're onto our toes. And bring your feet and knees together. So we're on our toes, heels are lifted, knees are together. Press through the toes, come up into your shoulder bridge. Now thinking of the legs as pages of a book, we're going to drop the left knee towards the floor. So we're opening that page of the book. And now we're pressing the left knee back to the right knee. Well done. Open the left knee. Good. Press the left knee back to the right knee. Stay on those toes, keep the heels high. Open the left knee. 3. Press back in again. Exhale, open the left knee. Inhale, press back together. Exhale, open the left knee. Inhale, press back together. Press through those toes, lift those heels. Last 2. 1. Open the left knee. Press through the right heels. Well done. Let's have a little rest. Drop those heels down. Roll yourself back down. Breathe in. Tuck that tailbone in. Curl up. Into bridge. Lift the heels. Take the right knee out to the side. Right knee drops out like a book page. Exhale, press back in again. Sorry, inhale, press back in. Exhale and open. Inhale and press. Exhale and open. Inhale and press. If you really want to challenge, bring your arms up in front of you. Exhale and open. Inhale and press. Exhale and open. Inhale and press. Last one. Exhale and open. Inhale and press. Well done. Bring those knees and heels together. Roll yourself back down. Good. Lift the toes. Bring ourselves into double tabletop. Either keep the back flat on the mat or curl yourself up slightly. So bring yourself up with your hands cradling the back of your head. And we're going to press out with that left leg and then press out with the right. Okay, press out with the left and press out with the right. Curl yourself up a little bit more if you can and press. If you're up, start rotating, knee to elbow. If you're down, just keep the legs going. Well done. Bring the legs back to tabletop. Curl yourself back down. Good. Keep the legs in tabletop. And we're going to do our side obliques work. So you can either do this with your hands, with your back down on the mat and just tapping side to side, because you'll still get some oblique work going. Or rest those hands behind the space between your ears. Curl your chin and lift up. Okay? Bring your hands forwards so they're in line with your heels. Reach for the right heel and back down. Reach for the left. Curl back down. Reach for the right. Curl back down. Reach for the left. Curl back down. Reach for the right. Curl back to center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 4 more each side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Halfway. Well done. Take the arms over the head. Drop the legs down to the mat and give yourself a full body stretch. Stretch out. Bring those arms forwards. Bring those feet back up. And we're going to just place our, bring your feet into inner hip width apart. So V, line up with the heels. Well done. And we're going to place our right leg into tabletop. And we're going to press up through that left foot. So bring that heel in a bit closer to your bottom. Press up through the left foot. Extend the right knee. Bend the right knee. 1. Extend the right knee. Bend the right knee. 2. Well done. Extend. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Extra press through the left foot. Keep the hips high. 8. 9. 10. Well done. Place the right foot down. If you can stay up, stay up. Bring the left leg to tabletop. Press through that right foot. Extend the left leg. Bring the right knee back. 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7, press through those hands, 8, feet, 9, and last one. Press, good. Place that left foot down, curl yourself back down. Well done, and I think we deserve to stretch our hamstrings. So bring the right leg up, place your hands behind the back of the thigh, and press that heel up to the ceiling. Quite so. Just make sure your gaze when you're doing this stretch is up on the ceiling. So tuck your chin in and make sure the crown of the head is up behind you. Make sure your gaze hasn't sort of gone onto the wall behind you. So tuck that chin in and stare up at the ceiling. And stretch that hamstring again. Point the toes, press through the heel. Point the toes, press through the heel. Bring that right knee into your chest. And place the right foot back down. Okay. Bring the left leg up. Place your hands behind the back of the left thigh. Straighten the left leg. And press the heel up to the ceiling. And point the toes. Press the heel up to the ceiling. And point. Press the heel up to the ceiling. Point the toes. Tuck that chin gently in again. Make sure your gaze is straight up. Bring the left knee into your chest. And now we're going to go into that figure of 4 piriformis stretch. So the outside border of your left foot goes onto the front of the right thigh, just below the knee. Place your left hand through the space that your left leg has made and reach for your right hand around the back of your right thigh and bring that knee gently into, bring your right knee into your chest. Okay. Place the right foot back down. Place the left foot down. Bring the outside border of your right foot onto the front of the left thigh, just below the knee. Bring your right hand through the space the right leg has made and reach to link your fingers behind the back of the left thigh. Tuck that chin in again. Make sure the crown of your head is long and bring your left knee into your chest. Take the left foot down onto the mat. Bring the right foot onto the mat. Bring your right heels and knees together. Arms out to the side. Relax your shoulders into the mat. So melt those shoulder blades into the mat. Open out the chest. Tuck the chin in, grow the top of the spine, grow the crown of the head. And allow the knees to fall to the right hand side. And look to your left. Keep that left shoulder down on the mat. Press that left shoulder blade into the mat. Well done. Okay. Breathe in to prepare. Exhale. Draw pubic bone to the navel to support the legs as they come through the center. Keep the knees and heels stacked and allow the knees to fall to the left and look to your right. Keep those shoulders melted into the mat. Soften the chest bone. Soften the lower jaw. Allow everything in your upper body to soften. Breathe in, exhale, Draw the legs back to the centre. I think we've got time for a couple more. Cross the right knee over the left knee. And take those knees back to that right hand side. So use the right leg to guide the left knee down to the mat and look to your left. When you're ready, breathe in to prepare. Exhale, draw in through those lower abdominal muscles back to the center. Cross the left knee over the right and take the legs to the left side and look to the right. When you're ready, exhale back to the center. Bring both your knees into your chest so you're curling up like a ball. Draw those knees into your chest, round off the lower back. Let the knees give a bit. Press down through the lower back before you bring them back in again. And then press down through the lower back and let the knees fall away until the feet are on the mat. Well done. Just make sure you just soften into the mat to finish. Spread the toes. Soften the pelvis. Take a breath in from the base of the lungs. And exhale. Soften the chest bone. Soften the jaw. One more breath in. And exhale. Well done, everyone. Thank you for joining me this evening.